Sorry about that, babe.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bits Plays Final Fantasy II. Technically sort of on the Famicom, but this is on the NES. This is a translated repro cartridge. Either way, this is my first ever playthrough. In the first part, basically, we kind of just did the whole intro story and looked around the town and talked to people and started to learn a little bit of the mechanics of the game. Lots to digest. I still don't really know it, obviously, because I've taken maybe a 10-minute break IRL in between parts here. So I did look into one thing during this break, and that was what my friend You Could Beat Video Games said, as well as something that I saw online regarding leveling up. I guess it is very easy to quote-unquote game the system, but I will not be doing that. First of all, I didn't really read it too much. Secondly, I am kind of stupid. Thirdly, I am a purist. I want to grind and grind for reals. So we are not going to be doing any of the gaming system. We're going to be doing everything straight up. In saying that, I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding right now. So we'll do a little bit of grinding on camera, and then we will speed some up before we head north to the town of Gatea. So the one thing that I noticed was I fought these guys before, and Bits was poisoned. And then he lost it. So I'm eager to see how this works. So it looks like I'm poisoned again. Now let's see. Okay, we're both poisoned. In between turns, do you lose your poison ability? By the way, I'm so sorry if you hear crashing. My cat Lily took a dump and she's running around the house now. Okay, so it looks like Laboshi is still poisoned, so maybe it's a dice roll status, which is kind of odd, because I would have assumed that it would have functioned similarly to how it does in most of the games, where you don't just lose it, like you need to cure it in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, looks like Laboshi's cured, wow. Magically cured. Yeah, but from what I understand, something about like leveling up your items and spells is like you put it in the system and then cancel it or something, but I don't know, I don't give a shit, I'm doing it for real. One thing that I will say too, especially compared to Final Fantasy I, the battle animations are very smooth. It looks like that they're actually running at 60 FPS, whereas in Final Fantasy I, that is not the case. So I think Bits' HP went up 1. Alright, cool. What am I at though? Yeah, damn dude. I think I'll do one more battle and then I gotta go back at the end, so it's gonna be kind of boring, which is why we're gonna be speeding up the footage. But damn, are these the only enemies down here? Hornets? Oh, you know, I guess we can use our magic spell, right? Cure, MP, 5 out of... Okay, so we're back to a more traditional magic system in this game as opposed to strictly levels and then those levels going up when you level up. I prefer the MP system personally. And it looks like everybody has MP, so I wonder if everybody can learn spells. That'd be very useful. In Final Fantasy I, only certain classes can learn certain spells, so I'm wondering. I am wondering. Looks like Laboshi is hurt once again. Never fear. We have Cure. I don't necessarily know if, you know, the default items are the best things for the character, but I don't have that knowledge in front of me. Unlike my Final Fantasy I playthrough, this particular copy of the game did not come with any kind of like, that one came with like a double side, like you had a bestiary, you had weapons and armor and magic, like spells and how much they hurt and all that type of crap. Excuse me. I don't have that with this one, so I'm really just winging it. So what's the best way to wing it successfully? And that's the grind, baby. Alright, I think it's probably worthwhile to go back to the inn and get our extremely long resting animation here. Any way to skip it? Nope. All right. So with that being said, guys, a couple battles there. I'm not gonna bore you to death. We're gonna save our game. And we're gonna do some grinding. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright guys, so we're checking back in here, did a little bit of grinding. I still can't say that I really know what I'm doing when it comes to that. This game seems very, like, out there in comparison to other Final Fantasies so far. I'm definitely having a good time. It's just a little bit hard to kind of wrap my noggin around things. So I'm starting to get the impression that I level up better when I'm at lower health, which... I mean, I could be wrong, and anybody that is watching these videos that has played this before, I don't necessarily want everything spoiled for me, but is that the case? Because I feel like when I was at higher health, I wasn't leveling up as much as I am at lower health. And it also seems like the longer the battles take, the more I level up as well. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird. Because, like, traditional, like, RPG knowledge and Final Fantasy knowledge would be, oh, I want to, you know, stay at high health, I want to get this fight over as quickly as possible. But it seems like the game's rewarding me for kind of struggling and almost making dumb decisions. I don't know. Having a tough time with it. I guess we'll kind of figure out as we go along, but... I feel like I probably grinded enough for now. Yeah, like, for example, look, that particular fight... I leveled up quite a bit of stuff, where I feel like earlier I wasn't leveling up at all when I was doing quote-unquote better. I really wanted to get to level 2 for my my weapons. I'm pretty sorta close with Bits and Laboshi, not so much Oneida, but that's expected. What about her magic? 63, I mean, we're getting there. I think it would be a little bit too much grinding at the moment. Let's definitely rest at the inn. Damn, they're jacking the price up on the fly. It's fucked up, man. That actually hit me in the wall a little bit harder than I was hoping. But it almost seems like early game, I don't even need to buy cures, which... That's a big difference, because... Cures are pretty much your lifeline in the first Final Fantasy. Alright, but let's test out our thing here. Let's see. So we have Ice, Bolt, Fire, and Cure. We already know Cure. I personally think that I want to go with Ice. I cannot afford anything else right now, so... Let's teach this to Oneida. I think I want to make Oneida obviously my main mage, but it looks like that other people can learn stuff too. So I think when I get enough gold, I might want to buy a spell for Bits. So let's teach Ice to Oneida. Cool. Good, good, good. Alright, let's go explore the town to the north, which is Gatea. Before we do so, we haven't saved in a while. Okay. And we're just gonna fight things as we go along. We'll just do a standard fight. And like I said, I'm starting to think that the game rewards me for being in a shittier position. So I'm probably not even gonna heal myself, and if I do cast heals, it's presumably to use heal to help level it up. That reminds me of like what I do in Shining Force. A lot of times if you want to level up a healer, outside of, you know, when you get certain weapons in the game, or somebody like Gong maybe, you know, you're really not going to be attacking things. So in order to level up the healers, you'll get the 10 experience points by just healing people throughout the battles. And I feel like that's kind of just like what I'm doing here, as I'm just kind of like leveling up by casting heal. I actually didn't know all this about this game, like, whatsoever. Yeah, see, for example, Laboshi stuff went up. He was poisoned, and he's the only one missing with HP, so I don't know, man. We are getting there, too. We're pretty close to level 2 with our weapons, which is pretty good. It's kind of what I wanted to do. But looks like we're gonna hit the town well before that, which is fine. So I believe this is the town of Gatea. I'm assuming this is the brother town to Altea. This is Gatea. Phin is just beyond the lake. Alright, so we don't need to go to the inn. Let's see what they have for sale here. Probably the same stuff across the board, right? I wonder if the prices are any different. It's looking about the same. So that's probably just standard. None of which, a lot of it we can't even afford right now, so kind of irrelevant. Phin's castle has been taken by the Empire. Their minions prowl around the town. It's dangerous. Damn. There's a bar at the edge of Phin. The owner houses a dying man who somehow escaped from the Empire. Interesting. Oh, so it's another one of these... What do these serve as? Ah, I'm so confused by them. Now my hypothesis is that those are in every major town and you probably come back and place something there? Anyway, Altea and Gatea have been safe so far, but what will happen if the Empire's warship is completed? I'm wondering what that airship is that keeps bouncing down. I'm wondering if that's Rebels or the Empire. Buckler, leather, leather, leather. We do have money for armor. Let's see. Fitz is currently has nothing on his head and leather, and we have nothing on our arm as well. And I'm assuming items kind of like a charm of some sort. So we could do that, and I don't think Laboshi has. Okay, Laboshi, same thing. No head, no arm. Wait a minute. Oneida. She has clothes. It's like I'm hesitant to buy this leather armor because it is somewhat expensive. But I think I'm just gonna take a gamble. And let's see if Oneida can wear it or not. She probably can't. It's probably dumb as hell, honestly. Okay, body. Oh, she can wear it. Nice. So that was worthwhile. Now we can sell the clothes. 10 gil, why not? Alright, everybody could have a helmet pretty much, and that looks like it's a gauntlet. So let me do the math here. 160. I think I'll buy a leather helmet. And I think I might buy another gauntlet. So let's equip the helmet. Nice. And then let's equip the gauntlet. Cool. And let's equip the gauntlet to Laboshi. I felt like, did my attack move or was I seeing things there? I don't know. Alright, so since Oneida could wear leather armor, I'm sure she could also sport, you know, the helmet or the gauntlet. So, maybe we'll buy a helmet. That's fine. And let's actually equip it to her. Alright, cool. I don't know if I'm liking the bow. But, you know how Final Fantasies are. There's a really good chance that, you know, Oneida's just going to be a magical beast, right? But I always like having a somewhat viable attack option. Right now the bow is very weak. Maybe that changes with leveling up. Not quite sure. Looks like this town's pretty small, huh? Unless I'm missing something here. There's the entrance. Yeah, I think I've seen everything that needs to be seen. Let's check to see what they have for sale in the weapon shop. Javelin, broadsword, axe, and bow. We already have 3 of these. The javelin was like the one thing I was thinking about maybe giving Laboshi, but I'm gonna assume based off the fact that the axe is 500 that it probably is stronger. And that's just kind of the path that we're gonna take. And I don't think that we need to heal up for now. So let's take a look at our trusty map, and it looks like the next town is Phin, which is what people have been talking about. And it appears that we have to circle around the lake to get there, so we'll see what kind of enemies lie ahead. But luckily, new school Final Fantasy Tactics, and not the game Final Fantasy Tactics, we could just save on the overworld without having to buy a consumable. Yeah, it looks like there's the town straight up north. And we will fight everything along the way. Ooh, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, because I'll be honest with you guys, it's basically midnight. I had grand plans to stay up until 2 in the morning. I don't think that's happening. Very tired. But this game does function like Final Fantasy I in the sense where if you set everybody to attack one enemy, and the enemy dies before the others attack it, then you will attack the air. I don't know when that was corrected. I know in Final Fantasy II on the SNES, aka 4, it'll redirect. I'm wondering if that happens in 3 or not. I'm guessing we'll find out sometime later this year, because I'd love to play through all the mainline Final Fantasy games. Up until maybe like, I don't know, I might cut it off after 5. Because once you start getting into like 6 and 7 and 8, those ones start getting really long. We'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so hard for me to stay up late anymore. Between work and having a kid and special needs kiddies. I'm beat, man, every night. Like around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I usually end up limping myself through what I'm doing. In a perfect world, I'd be a full-time YouTube star, right? I got plenty of energy during the day, man. Plenty of energy. I'm an early riser these days. I guess that probably explains why I'm so tired at night. Not much opposition yet. Although I do know that Final Fantasy II and 3 are definitely, apparently, much more difficult than the first. And I mean, granted, we are pretty early in the game, so if the game was mind-numbingly difficult this early, it'd probably be a bit of a hassle. Hopefully we can get a level up on one of our weapons soon. I don't remember if I saw the confirmation or not. One of the downsides to the fast speed is some stuff like the end of battle summary scrolls incredibly fast. I'm also sick of seeing hornets, man. I want some new enemies. Same 3 things over and over again. Let's take a look here. Ooh, Bits is very, very, very close to leveling up the shield. And the weapon. Leboshi's getting there as well. Oneida's still kind of far away, but that's okay. The bow, I think, requires 2 hands. Which would explain why Oneida is unarmed. I'd have to definitely switch items, or excuse me, weapons, in order to give her a shield. But it seems like she'd probably be able to use a shield if she's able to like wear leather armor as primarily a magic caster. Look at this beautiful town. Alright. Well, let's see what we got here. You know what? I'm gonna save. Because I could save so frequently now, with Reckless Abandon, it's probably a good idea. But let's check to see what we got in here. Rebels. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Captain, and I'm ambushed. Oh, boy. Well. Good thing we saved. Oh, no, dude. That is not good. Considering I was pretty much wiped out in almost 1 hit, I'm gonna say that this is a non-winnable fight, and if I'm unable to run, I will be resetting. We're dead. Yeah, alright, we're gonna hit the old reset button. So I was definitely told to go here. Gonna maintain that fact. But I'm gonna go ahead and not talk to people that look like this man. Or this man. Oh my god, there's random battles in town? Holy shit. Okay, so I'm wondering... I just wasn't expecting that. That woke me right up. I'm assuming that since this town is inhabited by, Imperial scum, okay? Not rebel scum. those towns are obviously inhabited by random battles. Interesting. Alright, so we are... We are blocked off. There's a pub. Okay. Can I get through? I can't get through there. How do I get to this pub? Oh, wait a minute. That's on the outside. Huh. What's my guild situation? I'm pretty low, right? Yeah. Well. Also, I don't want to jinx it, but how have I not had a random battle? I've been walking around in circles. I don't know. This game's got me all sorts of fucked up. There are so many surprises around each corner, man. It's crazy. Okay, there we go. The battles again. Actually, this should be a good one. I should also probably cast some cure action here to keep level. Whoa, dude! Wait, hold up. Hold on. How did I do that? Hold on. Okay, so if you press up. Interesting. So cure 1 can cure everybody? I'm sure that has to, like, divide it. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that it would, like, be good. But that's interesting to note. I'm gonna have to test out ice. Oneida certainly has plenty of MP for me to do so. Let's take a look. So we'll fight. We will do a ice spell on one of them, and then the next battle, if we end up encountering them, we'll do the attack everybody thing. See if that works. Pretty blue. Okay, so ice is pretty damaging, actually. Oneida has a formidable attack for sure. Oh, nice, dude. We leveled up our weapon for bits, I believe. Alright. Yep, we are now at level 2 for the shield and the sword. I gotta do some more reading tomorrow morning to really kind of get this. So it looks like your hit percentage, evade, and magic defense also runs on the same leveling system. So presumably when I hit like 100% for the hit percentage, I will bump up to level 2? Question mark? I don't know. Leboshi's got to be very close as well, right, to leveling up? Yeah, 95. Cool. What about Oneida? 72. She's actually creeping up there. I didn't even attack that much with her. This is what I'm saying, guys. I don't really understand the leveling system. I think I'm just going to try to play the game and not think about it so much. And Cure, it's kind of what I expected. Ice, looks like it gained 3 from 1 usage. So that's pretty cool. I think this is all about frequency, man. Oof, alright. Alright, bartender looks like he's a good guy. Let's talk to him. Do we find anything in these? That's like a staple of RPGs on the SNES era, at least, is searching things and finding. But I feel like every time I do this, nothing happens. Whoa there, don't enter behind the counter. Why are these Imperial soldiers always so rough? Gumble gumble. Okay. Wild Rose? Oh, it's you! There's a passage behind this wall. A dying soldier's waiting inside. Oh, shit. Oh! Alright. God, this game is... I'm just gonna keep, like, saying this. This game is so interesting. There's just so many odd mechanics, man. Potion. Nice. Another potion. Take it. 3 potions. So now I have 4 in total. I'm assuming they stack. Let's just check. They do not? What if I... Oh wow, they don't stack? What? Oh man. So, well, I guess the bright side of that is clearly the fact that I really haven't had to use potions so far. Oh no, I don't want to use that. I accidentally pressed the button. Anyway. Very different from Final Fantasy 1 in the sense that you're just constantly loading up on 99 potions. Ugh. Also, I'm so tired right now. I gotta cut this soon. I'm like stumbling over my words, about to go to bed. You're gonna turn me over to the Empire? I'd rather die than live that fate. No, Wild Rose, bro. Oh, the rebellion! I am Scott of the Kashun Dynasty. So you're Scott. Gordon told us you were captured by the Empire. Yes, I won't last much longer. Please, answer a dying man's last request. Tell my brother Gordon he has a splendid talent, and to have more pride in himself. Tell the King of Phin the reason Phin was taken was that Duke Borgin betrayed us. Fucking Duke. He's now a general for the Empire. As for Hilda, I love her. Wait, don't tell her that. I'm nearly gone. She should forget about me. She deserves to fall in love again. Excuse me, but do you know my brother Freak? No. Take this ring. It was to be our engagement ring. I'm so tired. Let me rest now. Nice. I received the ring, which is obviously a pretty important item. Oh shit, this dude just fucking died. Damn. I mean, I kind of got the idea he was gonna die, but holy shit, I didn't think he was gonna like just die that quick. Alright, so it looks like, yes, the ring is probably a very important item. Now the question begs, I guess I go back to the hometown? Because if these Imperial a-holes are still here, I can't do anything. Because they'll fight me. Yeah, looks like they're still here. No thanks, goodbye. Let's leave and go back into town real quick, just to see if they're still inhabiting. Oh shit. Alright, good. I got scared there because I approached one of the Imperial soldiers and for a second I thought it auto-battled me against them, which would have been terrible. I also noticed the enemies have a propensity to run a lot quicker than the first one. Like, I had stuff running away from me like fucking 10 minutes into grinding. Alright, so there's still people in front of certain buildings. Although this one... I probably should have saved it. We'll take our chances. Anybody in here? Nothing in here? Checking to see if maybe I'm missing something. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, on that note, guys, we can't fucking do anything else in here, clearly. I'm gonna say we're gonna need plenty of experience, HP, and potentially weapons upgrade before we could take on any of these soldiers. So we will hightail it back to Gatea with our ring. Let's see what we have to offer with that. Obviously the story is going to progress, it's just a matter of how. We will do that. Hopefully we can get the cure off, probably not. Oh, we can, nice. Shit, did Leboshi level up his weapon yet? I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Speak it into existence. Alright. Yeah, I feel like passively, or at least semi-passively, Onaida's been leveling up her weapon. It's also very confusing. Alright, let's head back to Gatea. The overworld music is very interesting in this game. It's very somber, but I guess that's probably the mood that they're going for, right? start casting more spells. Level up that cure. So I'm assuming, like, let's say cure. Let's say it functions like a potion or whatever, like we read in the manual, where it can cure 25 to 50 HP per use. I'm wondering if the cure spell does that as well, and then potentially when it levels up to level 2, it has like a higher dice roll percentage to hit closer to 50 than 25. Again, I could be completely talking out of my ass. I have no idea. Oh yeah, let's see how this hurts. It's probably gonna do doo-doo damage, like 5 to everybody. I'm just curious. Six, okay. It's kind of what I figured. But probably the higher the level spell. Now I'm wondering another thing too. Are we gonna buy scroll books of like Ice 2, Ice 3, Ice 4 as we go along? Or is that literally dependent on the leveling system? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess technically, if I hit above the threshold, it'll turn into Ice 2? Questions that shall be answered the further we go along. But since everything is a bit confusing, I will definitely be fighting everything, especially when it poses no real threat of killing me. And now, see, Laboshi is approaching under half health. So according to my beliefs, Laboshi might level a little bit quicker than Bits and Oneida would. It's almost like I want to welcome myself to be in less than half health / danger mode. Of course, if it's a tough fight, obviously not, but... yeah, Laboshi's HP just went up. Interesting. So I'm definitely starting to think that it's in my best interest to be beaten up. And then probably casting Cure on people that already have full health. Oh, it's so weird, man. So weird. Alright, good. This is actually a good fight. So, let's fight, and then let's cast Cure on myself, and then we'll have Laboshi fight. Hopefully nothing really runs away here. Good. Yes, and Laboshi is below half health, so his HP might be rising a lot quicker. If what I believe to be the case is true. You know, Oneida hypothetically should now be above 80 for Cure 1. Cure level 1, excuse me. Let's see, Laboshi HP up. Nope, nothing. But he also just HP up last fight, so. What do we got here? 84 now for Cure, yep. Okay, so definitely tied to usage. Believe me, it is noted. Alright, we'll probably do this fight here. Oh wow, one lone goblin. Would love to get a cheap Cure off, but if I can't, it is what it is. Did not, it's fine. Yeah, I think we'll call it there, guys. So, pretty interesting stuff. I'm starting to kind of get the mechanics a little bit more here. Definitely completely different from Final Fantasy I or any of the other ones that I've played for that matter. As far as our story goes, we were able to utilize our say command with our Wild Rose keyword, and we were able to get a ring from Scott, who unfortunately passed away, the brother of Gordon, and he told us that Duke Borgin is a betraying motherfucker. So now we're going to return to Gatea with the ring in hand and the information and see what lies ahead in part 3 coming up soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've been enjoying, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I do my best to reply to all comments on all videos, and I will catch you in part 3 when I'm a little bit more well rested. Take it easy.